I'm sorry, what?
Welcome back to an all-new episode of Mondays Are a Mother. I'm your host, Galen, and if you're new here, I am so glad you made your way to this space. Last week's episode is only available on YouTube, so if you haven't already, you can subscribe to YouTube, which is available through rss.com. Last week, we were joined with a special guest, Miss Kintea. I met Kintea through our previous employment. We crossed paths, and I had the opportunity to continue to work with her. Honestly, she's amazing. And being able to still connect, still advocate, and have really real conversations has been amazing. This week, boy, do we have an episode. Also, full transparency, if you do not want to watch the episode on YouTube, I get it. But with that, if you're wondering, where you been, girlfriend? I had some issues, technical issues that I know nothing about. I have to be honest with you, I know technology, but I sort of limit myself. And being my own producer, writer, editor, sound guy, there's my own really everything. I do rely a lot on Google, the internet, and it did not give me a clear answer, which was super frustrating. All the while I was amid launching my business of Lumina Boudoir. I've talked about it before, guys. Thank you again so much for all of your support. It's been amazing. I was really hyper focused on that. And then when I found out that my episodes didn't post, I don't know what is going on with this weird sound that is coming with it. Maybe I should do something. It's probably me, but anywho, I have been having a hard time trying to navigate it all. I think some of what I personally am experiencing is a tad bit of, I don't want to say dysmorphia, but it's almost imposter syndrome. This can't be real. Even though I have been experiencing this weird imposter syndrome type deal, being able to recognize it and understand this is me and I do deserve this has been a challenge. I have to remind myself all the time that just because there are unspoken expectations on me and how I move doesn't mean that I have to align with them. And getting discouraged when something doesn't go the way that you want it to is almost like, for me at least, when something like me not being able to post or trying to get ahead and recording episodes and it not working out. It was really discouraging, and see, you're proving them right. You can't keep up. You can't do it all. And there's nothing wrong with pivoting and starting a new direction. There's nothing wrong with challenging yourself to do something differently. And I struggle with that so bad. I struggle with wanting to do something and it not be perfect. It's a weird concept. I need to be proficient in something that I try, and I don't know if anyone else struggles with that. If somebody can tell me what that is, I definitely would appreciate it. But an update that we have this week is the craziest, wildest thing. So I am not necessarily like an avid poster. I don't know what you would call it, but I try to utilize social media just to be silly funny. And over the weekend, my sweet, amazing, adorable cousin Molly, God, I love her to pieces, she had asked me to help her with her baby shower a while ago, and she did amazing. But one request that she had was one of the satire videos, gender reveal videos, but instead you just say really weird stuff. And it does often. It's so funny. The only way that I can tell you, our mentality about it was that it would probably get 20 to 30 likes or views. Sometimes social media does deprioritize my post when they see that I have a business or that I am affiliated with a business or brand and it's not a big brand. So they'll limit who sees it, or also if you're the two bodies that I caught last year that are still on my friends list for some reason who keep unfollowing me, the social media algorithm takes that as, oh no, this girl is weird. And unfortunately, on Facebook, my followers are mostly men. So please, girls, I'm posted for the bad bitches. Don't be a hater like me, please. Or don't. Just get those men away from me. Anywho, we thought that maybe the video would get 20-30 likes. It got over 100,000 likes, which it's brought out a mixed bag of characters. Some people understand what satire is. I don't know if it's just because their family could afford cable, so they got to watch Saturday Night Live and the Amanda Bynes show. But the others who didn't, my God, the reading is fundamental, please. And I made sure to caption it wrong answers only, but little do they know that their engagement actually helps boost it, and it's still going. It's kind of scary because people feel as though their opinion is the only opinion. And I think that comes with this superiority complex that we have been given through instant gratification of social media. You'll see that a comment will have a bunch of likes, and they think that means, oh, what I'm saying is right, so I should continue to spew this rhetoric or narrative. And they typically continue that. We have lost the fundamental of, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And I don't know, I'm one to talk. Let's be so for real. I don't know how to keep my mouth shut. I don't know what that is. I am the type of person that if someone tells you that they had a problem with me or an issue with me, I'm like, yo, ask them why they hadn't handled that yet, and why the fuck are you so comfortable hearing them run their mouth about me? I just, even talking about it actually gets my blood pressure up. And like, with that, it can be difficult and a challenge to preach this and walk in that alignment. But I can't tell you a time that I went out of my way to say something just horrible, awful, nasty. If it doesn't align with me or my morals or principles, I typically try to not engage with it, because the more that you engage in that algorithm, the more you'll see it. Thank you so much, Mark Zuckerberg, for the algorithm with Meta. You really did your big one on that. Now, I do like some tailored algorithms, but most of them can be trash, depending on what you engage with. And having to force yourself to redo your algorithm can be hard. It can be difficult, especially when sometimes emotional responses are habit. Can I be honest with you? That is a you problem. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Somebody's got to tell you. When you engage in hate and you spew hate, that's what you're going to get. And you got to do something about that. There's a reason that you're in the position that you're in. And if you're not happy about it, I would suggest you align yourself a little differently. With that, there is no action without consequence, whether it's positive or negative. And there's no action that is beyond redemption, unless it's, of course, being a pedo. That's gross. Seek help, bitch. Go die. Sorry. Not sorry, but sorry. Anywho, I want to thank you guys for listening to me ramble about this sense of clarity, and welcome back to the different platforms. Now, if you're new here from Hinge, thank you so much. Hinge Horrors is coming up. I've got a couple responses that I really like and will be resharing, but I think that's going to be a once a month thing. I don't like Hinge. I don't like any dating app. None of them are presenting to me as finding my person. But it's weird the way that I had someone tell me that I was going to meet the person that I'm supposed to be with this year, and all of these other things that are coming into fruition. I am a little overwhelmed about it because I do want to date. I do want to put myself out there. I do want to do the things, right? Don't get me wrong. But I have not encountered something that has not been a facade yet. Or that there was some sort of masquerade that they weren't presenting with their true intentions that has led to disappointment. Now, I've had good times, don't get me wrong. I've been on great dates, but it always comes down to this, hey, it's time for you to do the things that you promised and take actions. Yes, you breadcrumbed me, but I'm hungry. I'm ready for the meal. I'm tired of the breadsticks, bitch. And the plate is empty, which is disappointment. And I'm tired of wasting time. I want to continue to put myself in the spaces that I'm called to be in. And I know it's not on my timing. I know. But it becomes where, yuck. But with that, to those who are still listening, thank you. If you haven't already, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. You can turn on notifications and subscribe anywhere you listen to your podcast, as well as YouTube comes with visuals. That's something that I'm really pushing myself for. Now, before I let you go, as promised in previous episodes, we are doing a Badass of the Week. I want to give a huge shout out to Molly Sullivan now. I was going to call her by her maiden name, but Molly is amazing. I have to say, she has grown with me, even though, yes, we're cousins by marriage, twice divorced. Like, I don't know, that's weird. But we still consider each other family, and she's believed in me and my growth and my businesses. And when she trusted me to do her wedding and trusted me to really put my creativity with her vision, there's something special with that trust. And it really allowed for me to build myself up and believe in myself more. Having someone who really didn't have to love me the way that she has believe in me. And I'm just really appreciative. I'm really thankful for you and all that you've done and all that you continue to do. Now, can't forget Mama Mancha. I gotta think kind of with a cute song for that. But my mantra, I have this for you. I'm not behind. I'm aligned in my timeline. Everything is happening for a reason. I'm learning the lessons I should, breaking patterns that are unhealthy, and being my true self. And it's the truth. Everything happens for a reason. Everything falls into place the way that it should be. It may not be the way that you think, but it's the way that it's supposed to be. And it always ends up working out better than you expect because, I don't know, it's just, we don't know what we don't know yet. Now, my tip of the week, getting back into it. Align your priorities, make a list, and then set a timer to achieve those priorities. When you're able to do that, it builds momentum and success. When you're able to build momentum and success, you build trust within yourself to complete even bigger tasks. But get the things done that you need to get done first. I want to thank you again for being here. Thank you for joining. Also, a huge shout out to my sweet baby nephew. It's his first birthday. Oh my gosh, he's 1 year old. It's his first birthday. I'm okay. Well, but it's crazy to think that this sweet angel baby has been here for a year, and every time I look at him, it's literally like looking at my sister as a baby all over again. Genetics, insane. She's got all of them very similar features. It's kind of wild. I don't know. Anywho, thank you guys again for being here. I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your week. See you next week. Bye.